I'm Andrew Hegewald, and welcome to my resume reel. I tell stories, and I know those stories have to appeal to a broad audience. I've learned what it takes to be a multimedia journalist. I've written, shot, and edited a variety of stories, hard and soft, while covering breaking news, doing a live shot, and covering a news conference. I have produced a full quarter-hour newscast, and I've done play-by-play and color commentary for high school football games. Here's a look at some of my work. Enjoy. At one time, comics were thought of as something made for children to read, but that has changed. Comics and graphic novels, which are longer books in the comic style, are now made for an older audience. AMC's The Walking Dead is based on a series of graphic novels that appeals to that older audience. Another change has been the collectability of comics.
Obviously, it's a very different climate than it was in the 90s. Back then, everyone was like investment driven, like thinking all this stuff I'm buying is going to pay for my kids' college and all that. And because they've printed so much and everybody has it, now nobody wants it.
Daydreams has a large collection from this era. The boxes filling the middle of the store. While some are valuable, most aren't worth more than a few dollars.
If you want to invest in comics, you need to go back to like the early 60s, 50s, 1940s, that kind of stuff, to really have a shot at actually making anything.
Power says most of those customers buy now simply for the reading enjoyment. Readers will choose the popular titles such as Spider-Man, but they aren't buying them just because they think they will be valuable.
Thousands of people probably have collections just like these at home, hundreds of comics, but those aren't really what's collectible anymore. People are going more towards independent comics drawn by local artists. It's very popular in the Iowa City area.
Andrew Hegewald, Daily Iowan TV. While this scene may look familiar to a lot of people, it's not what it seems. A new trend of smokeless cigarettes has been gaining ground for years now. According to the CDC, 20% of Americans smoke, but that number has been declining for years. New laws on where you can smoke have led people to look for alternatives. Tobacco cigarettes are taking a backseat to electronic cigarettes or e-cigs, as people are looking for ways to save money or to even quit.
There are a few customers that come in, they want to try quitting, and using this as a tool to accomplish that, because you can actually decrease the amount of nicotine that you use over time, because they come in different strengths.
E-cigs come in a wide variety and often resemble regular cigarettes. A liquid nicotine solution is heated by the battery contained in the unit, and after taking a puff, the user exhales a water vapor instead of smoke. E-cig sales have doubled every year since 2008 and are expected to reach sales of $1 billion this year. Stores that specialize in the vapor solutions have popped up around the country and are similar to that of a coffee shop. While the new trend may be taking off, universities here in the state of Iowa have been looking to ban e-cigarettes under their no smoking policy. The FDA is currently conducting a study into the health effects, and that will be a 5-year study to be conducted soon. Andrew Hegewald, Daily Iowan TV. While most people in their early 20s spend their weekends going out with friends or partying, Roby Miller was doing something else, creating software as a way to help his family business.
So my family closed down 2 of their rural pharmacies, and they kind of saw their business model just kind of dying, and so they were looking for a solution to keep those stores open.
That solution was Telefarm, a software that allows rural communities like Victor to keep a pharmacy in town. Rural communities all over the country have been closing pharmacies like these, but here in Victor, telepharmacy might be the answer to keeping this pharmacy open for the community. Victor Drug was the first pharmacy in the state to use Miller's software. The inside looks like any other pharmacy, with pill bottles everywhere, except for there's no pharmacist in the store. Instead, certified technicians sort out the pills and label them before heading over to a computer to get the prescriptions verified by a pharmacist in another location. By using the software that Miller created, the pharmacist checks all the information and the pill bottle using a webcam. After the pharmacist signs off, customers use a touchscreen monitor to pick up their pills. If they need a consultation on anything, the pharmacist is available through web conferencing. Victor is one of many pharmacies in the state and all over the country to use this new type of software. Whether it catches on or not remains to be seen. Andrew Hegewald, Daily Iowan TV.